But Curtis, people know about this very public, long-standing feud that you've had with Sean Combs. So what brought you to this project?
Well,
was there anything that surprised you when you were watching the footage?
No, that did surprise me.
The exclusive video obtained by Netflix shows Combs debating with his lawyers.
Get off the phone right now, and I am going to let you professionals look at the situation and come back to me with a solution. No matter what, no matter what nobody said, let's just here and there, y'all are not working together the right way. We're losing.
The footage is part of a new, highly anticipated Docuseries by director Alex Stapleton and rapper and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. The series is titled Sean Combs' Reckoning.
Production is find me that bass player because he's the baddest man out there in Chicago, and find me that keyboardist and fly them in from Miami, and we put them in and have the greatest jam session they ever heard, and it just always resulted in great and hit music. And I take that concept into television production.
You take that into everything you do, sir.
That's right.
You really do. And it really comes through, and appreciate that about you. As I said, never before seen footage of the days leading up to his arrest. Can you just talk a little bit about, was there anything that surprised you from that footage?
The footage, well, I mean, I think it's rare to find someone who's being, talked about all over the country. All eyes were on him, so to speak. And it was really interesting to see his last days of freedom, and what was sort of important to him. Obviously, there's phone calls with his attorneys, with his team. It was very interesting to watch a man who's known for his brand presence. He has a really amazing knack for marketing and all of that, and how he was sort of taking that into account in how he was coming off to the public, in the days leading up to his arrest and indictment. So that was interesting. It was also just interesting to see how laid back he was at times. But, the footage also, in the footage, we also see how he's getting incoming, lawsuits are dropping, and to get his real-time perspective on that was sort of jaw-dropping when we first got our eyes on the footage.
Was there anything that surprised you when you were watching the footage?
No, that didn't surprise me at all.
Because you've known him?
Yeah, those behaviors, and I think it was surprising that he actually filmed it.
Yeah, and I want to ask about that, because how did you go about getting the footage, and do you know the intent of the videographer, why he or this person took the footage?
She's a journalist, right?
Yeah.
So she's not going to reveal her sources, so you don't have to reveal that.
Not going to reveal my sources, but I think that partnering with someone like 50, it was very much in the universe as to what we were doing.
It's a lot easier to get it.
And you alluded to this, Alex, because watching the footage, and you're like, does he know he's on camera here? Like, he's going back and forth with his team a lot, and you could tell at one point he was wanting people to change their opinion of him, and he was very clear about it. Just, can you talk a little bit more about that part of the footage?
Yeah, I mean, I think that hopefully when you watch the film again, because it spans so much time, you understand that this is a man who's very comfortable in front of cameras. He was a reality star, and kind of at all points of his life, it seems as though he always had somebody following him with the camera. When you have that kind of power and everything, I'm going to edit this. So I'm going to have the luxury of being able to take out what I don't want and leave in what I want. And I think there's a line in the film in the last episode where he says, "Everything is about controlling your narrative," and that to me is a big takeaway of who Sean Combs is, or who he wants you to believe that he is. So it became very interesting to understand, like, when was he performing for camera, and then when the moments in that footage where I feel like he was so preoccupied with what was actually happening in real life that he forgot that the cameras were there.
Because he was reaching out to people.
Absolutely.
He was reaching out to people saying, hey, I need some help here.
Yeah. And that's, I think when you hear about allegations in the news and when you hear about things that are going on, I think there was a lot of confusion, at that time as to what's real, what's not. And I think that, this is an opportunity for people to see what was really going on.
The exclusive video also shows Combs in Harlem greeting fans.
Long as you win, I'm gonna win. Long as you win, we with it. I'll accept it.
I need some hand sanitizer. Hold on. I got it.
I've been out in the streets amongst the people. Yeah, I gotta take a bath. Like the amount of people that actually I'm coming in contact with, like that's what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like 150 hugs.
And you saw him going out and meeting his fans, and you're a public person as well. And there was one instance in Harlem, and his reaction when those people
went away. Got in the car and said, I feel like I need to wash, like I'm dirty. That was, it shows you his character.
Was that the reason for including it?
Yeah, I mean, what's the odds that you would do that in front of a camera? Like that's one of the moments where he forgot he was on tape. You know what I'm saying? And then gets back in the car and goes, I feel dirty. I need to just go sanitize myself up.
The 4-part series also features 2 jurors from Combs' trial who are speaking for the first time about how they reached their mixed verdict, finding Combs guilty of 2 prostitution offenses, but clear of racketeering and sex trafficking charges, both sharing their thoughts on the relationship between Combs and singer Cassie. Juror 75 describing them as 2 people in love, and Juror 160 saying in part, domestic violence wasn't one of the charges. All this had to be played out in front of a jury of his peers, and you included a couple of jurors. Was there something that stood out to you about how they perceived what happened in court and what they learned about him?
I think, the jurors felt that they did the right thing. I think that they were very comfortable in, the decisions that were made. But I think that the goal of what the film is trying to do is to let the audience kind of come in to ask questions like, in a trial where there's so much media coverage, before, during, and after, were there decisions, colored by certain things, and who got the benefit of the doubt, in that courtroom? And it seems as though Sean Combs received the benefit of the doubt.
It was really aggressive. Like the government came 3 different agencies at one time: Miami, LA, New York,